Good morning. Wet Sunday morning here in southern West Virginia. Been raining. Rained yesterday some. Got some hard rain last night. And raining now. Excuse me. You get it all here at Twisted World News. You get it all. Haven't been here doing this in a few days. That's the reason I got this old camera, to fool with it. And you know, I'll make a video and they may be 4 see it, there may be 8 see it, or I think I had 12, 15 see it there. But you know, it depends on people to share it, because I don't have the finances to put it out. And you know, the way Facebook cuts around on things with their algorithms and things, they cut it back and cut it back and cut it back, and you get a message, well, you had 8 viewers before it was taken down. You know, so Facebook is trying to garner money. They're pulling the funds in, and we know that Facebook and IRS and who knows who all. I mean, do your liberal medias and whatever. They're trying to ban conservative thinking. They're trying to ban the very thinking that founded this nation, that give people a voice, that brought the nigger out of cotton field and set him on his feet and said, "You're a man." They're trying to, I mean, let's face it, people, that's just the facts. They want to ban conservative thinking. They don't want people with godly moral values speaking, because it offends them. It's so offensive. Maybe your conscience is trying to work. Maybe that's the reason you feel offended. Your conscience is trying to actually work. But there you have it. It goes on and on and on. And why did President Trump have to sign a friggin' bill ordering fair treatment with conservative voice? Why did he have to do it? The laws of the nation already support that. I mean, we were the ones that put the laws on the books that said you have to give people a voice. It wasn't the liberals that done it. It was us. It was me, the deplorable. We put the laws on the book that said you give people a rightful voice, and that voice is alive until it cuts or hurts or harms somebody else's rights. We done that. The deplorable done that. It wasn't you. It wasn't you lying liberals and perverts. It was us deplorables, the conservatives, the deplorables. It wasn't you. It was us deplorables. But then our president has to turn around and sign an executive order saying, give the conservatives a voice. Hey, Mr. Pervert, Miss Pervert, talking to you. You never founded this nation. My forefathers founded this nation. My conservative forefathers founded this nation. But the last administration, so help me, wasn't nothing but a poop hole from hell. That's all it was. That's all it was, people. And it's coming out. More and more evidence is coming out proving it. It wasn't nothing but a poop hole from hell. And your Democratic Party is right in the middle of it. And some of the Republicans guilty of it too. But the last administration wasn't nothing but a poop hole from hell. Barack Obama wasn't but one lying big nigger. And don't give me your racist crap. What does the black community call a black person that can't be trusted? They call them a nigger. Not white man. Racist white men called nigger because they're black. just black. I mean, that's ignorance. That's ignorance. That's disrespect. Ain't nothing but butt-headed ignorance. But the black people call a black person that can't be trusted, they call him a nigger. Barack Obama, according to the blacks, their definition, Barack Obama is a nigger. I don't, and then they get up and they start talking all this racist crap, and millions of Americans shove their tongue up their butts about that far, and they wasn't nothing but they're just waiting on someone to get behind their butt so they can turn their diarrhea loose on them. And that's exactly what happened. And that's exactly what happened. And your liberal medias and stuff, so help me, people, it's pitiful. It's literally pitiful what's taking place in this country the last 10 years or better, but most of the last 10 since Obama got in office. And your Democratic Party right now, they're burning to the ground. Their world's current. Pay attention to them. Their world, their house of cards, their world is crumbling. It's burning to the ground right around their feet. And they're throwing out every piece of crap you can imagine, trying to salvage some kind of foothold. It's unreal. It is literally unreal what these perverts are doing. I hope, so help me, my hand before the living God, I hope they're found guilty of treason and shot. Those people tried to steal my voice and my rights. They tried to steal the voice and the rights of my family, my bloodline. I hope they're shot. I do. I hope they are shot. They repent before God, find grace in God's eyes, fantastic. But I hope for the world to see, that America, that our forefathers formed and founded, that this America serves freedom and liberty by justice. By justice, not opinion, not wants and desires, but by justice. That is the only true freedom and liberty there is, people. There is through justice. That the pervert gets put down, and the helpless, the honest, the upright, and the innocent are protected. That's called justice. For those of you that don't understand that, you can, if you get a chance here, I hope there's a button on there, you can comment and I'll try to explain it to you. I'll try to explain that little deal to you so you won't get your little mind warped or something, you know. But it's garbage that's going on. It's unreal. It's unreal. New York Times and others are just slowly but slowly admitting that President Trump was right. You know, the New York Times just come up with this article here in the last little bit, said Trump was spied on. After 2 years or longer of backing friggin' trash. Just literally lying, smelly, poop-covered, rotted, maggot-infested trash. They finally come up with something to say Trump was spied on. And and you people, you listen to them. That's pitiful. That's literally pitiful on your part. It really is. It's literally pitiful on your part. You should know better. You should have enough godly moral conscience to know better. And if you get offended of what I've told you, you're the one with the problem. I'm not the one with the problem, it's you. You are the offense because you reject truth and honor. You are the offense. It's not truth and honor. But I hope they nail them. I really do. I've heard prophecy. There's going to be thousands of them go down. Awesome. If that's what it takes to get America back on her feet, back on a path of truth and honor and justice and freedom and liberty for all, put them down, son. Put them down. Get us back on our feet. Let our nation progress as the leader, as the moral leader of the world. People, that means that's more important than any friggin' idea any of us come up with. That's more important than everything. Listen, without America, as it stands right now, without America, the world burns to the ground. It's just the way it is. Because plain and simply, liberals and socialists and such like don't have enough friggin' sense to stay alive. Listen, in the Bible, God said that he would cut time short lest there be no flesh saved. What's he saying? He's telling you the pervert will kill himself. That's what he's saying. The friggin' moronic pervert will kill everything and turn around and kill himself in the process. That's what he's saying. And but all these things that, you know, I'll sit and I'll watch some news and hear some reports and stuff that they know for a fact that is taking place. Not what NBC, ABC, CBS, MSNBC, and CNN, and New York Times, and Washington Post, and this and that and whatever. Not what these others are saying, but they know for a fact these things are taking place, and they'll tell it. And you know for a fact, by what you've seen from the past, that it has to be true. It has to be walking in line with truth, because it's not the first time it's showed up. That type thinking. And you watch it, and you just, sometimes it pisses you off, and sometimes it just makes you so sickening, disappointed at people, that they would be so morally depraved, corrupt, and just, I'm serious. Sometimes I look at it and it actually hurts. It actually breaks my heart to think that people are that friggin' screwy in their hearts and their minds to think that way. We had another cop shot down here in North Carolina. Yesterday or last night or something or another. Killed him. A routine traffic stop. And people, this madness started going on when Obama was in office. I mean, you'd have occasional cop killed here and there, but Obama got in office and he demeaned our police. He demeaned our soldiers. He demeaned our laws and our Constitution. He demeaned every friggin' thing that was moral and honest in this nation. Barack Obama is nothing but a friggin' pervert. He turned his trash loose. Democratic Party got in it. FBI took part in it. CIA took part in it. IRS took part in it. Your liberal medias took part in it. People, the friggin' rot just spread. And now we've had, I forget how many it is, police officers killed or shot since the first of the year. I'll be honest with you. You liberals and you socialists, you deserve to be under martial law. You deserve it, because your actions are not healthy for society. Your thinking is not healthy for society. That's a fact. That is a fact. Society cannot endure you in charge. It will not survive. It's not smart enough to stay alive. I think about this mass and abortion, man. They've been calling President Trump, our duly elected president, rightfully elected. Remember, dossier, exonerated, rightfully elected. Been calling him Hitler and who knows what else. Trump is pro-life. Let me tell you something about Hitler. Hitler had doctors doing experiments on people. Hitler had doctors doing experiments on people. Hitler murdered millions of people. Just friggin' murdered them. President Trump is pro-life. He's pro-life. Totally different people. Hitler and Trump, totally different. But yet, you get Joe Scarborough and what's these MSNBC, NBC, those freaking liberals. They start spitting out this liberal socialist rot, and some of you go nuts. You throw your back out place to get your lips on their butt. Do you realize how pitiful that is? I hate to, so help me, I hate to chew on you freaking ear. I really do. I shouldn't even have to be doing it. It's a shame and a disgrace that I have to take time to do it. It is. It is a little shame that I have to take time to try to correct you. But Hitler done experiments. You got this friggin' who knows what he is out there in Virginia, governor that signs that law, abortion at birth, and you get these. I mean, these people are walking a friggin' Hitler, walking a Hitler roll book. And you people listen to them as they call President Trump Hitler, as they call people like me deplorable, when we're actually the ones that are trying to fight for life and hope and health and truth and honor and justice, and I'm deplorable? I'm deplorable? Hey, you better get your oxygen level checked, Jack. Jill. Hey, you're a screwy mess. You best get your oxygen level checked. But they people, there's just so much garbage going on that it's unreal. It's a little disgrace, the stuff that is out on the streets of this nation now. And it's given legitimacy. Time has already proven it. And it'll be proven tomorrow and the next day, next week, month, year, century down the road. Time will still be proven it's nothing but garbage. Because it cannot exist. It is impossible for that stuff to exist in creation through time. It will kill everything it touches. It's just like cancer. You either kill it or it'll kill you. Something's got to die. It's like chlorine and bacteria. Chlorine and bacteria can't survive in the same water. One of them's gonna die. One of them is gonna die. But old conservative, deplorable, four-eyed, ignorant hillbilly, don't know anything, got his rant in today. But I'll tell you what, there's people all around the world. There's people all around the world. Though they may not like some of my colorful words or language sometimes, there's people all around the world. If they'd see it, they'd go, yeah, thanks, John. We needed to hear that. We needed to hear that, John. Thank you. It's not just in America. I don't fight for America alone, people. I fight for man. I fight for mankind. I fight for every man, woman, boy, and girl in the world. That tomorrow they'll have a choice. Just as God gives man a choice to accept Jesus Christ or reject him, that man, woman, boy, girl will have a choice. A rightful choice. By the grace of God, a rightful choice. They should have that choice in their salvation. They should have that choice at the voting polls. They should have that choice on the street. They should have that choice all over the place. As long as their choice does not interfere with other people's lives and choice, they should have a choice. That's what I fight for. I don't fight for America. If I fought for America alone, I'd be an idiot. It's a moronic idiot. I don't fight for America alone. I fight for America to be alive as pro-choice. Pro-choice to make a choice. Pro-choice to decide from godly moral values what is right for life, what is right for life beside me, what is right for life tomorrow. You got people out there make a choice, but they don't make a godly moral choice. They don't make a choice that actually protects the innocent, the honest, the upright, and the helpless. They'll make a choice that satisfies this stuff. This stuff lies. This stuff lies. This stuff spreads lies. That's doing it in our colleges, these liberal schools and colleges now, is doing it every friggin' day. Pumping out socialist geniuses, according to them, some kind of socialist know-it-alls, and they're go out there and they're going to turn things loose and actually destroy the choice they're making. They actually take away the choice, even though their choice is wrong. It'll take that choice away. They won't have the right tomorrow to have a choice. And the idiots would still turn around and take the choice away. That's what's being pushed in your colleges and stuff. We've had one conservative, I don't remember who he was, or she, I don't remember who it was. He said we should have never turned the educational system over to liberals. They said we should have never done it. Now the school system is full of poop. President Trump puts Betsy DeVos in there, and she's going in trying to correct it and straighten it up, and people will attack her right and left. I don't know. I don't know what's going around her now. I heard that once that she was thinking about stepping down. I don't know. I hope not. I hope she's a godly, moral woman and she stands her ground. I really do. Life in the world, people, depends on what happens in America. God made it that way. Not that America was special in the fact that because she was a nation, she was already special. Just because she was America, no. America is special because God founded us on creational, biblical principles that truth and honor would be in place at the beginning of the day because it was in place the day before. When the day ended and the sun went down, truth and honor were in place, so that the next day they would be in place and ready to serve again. You know, the people don't understand. I get people saying, you need to get back on your meds, get your 10 full head on, and if they actually knew why that ignorance is in their life, why they're ignorant in that, if they actually know. But see, they don't know it. They don't understand it. To them, it's the norm because that's where they've been trained to think. It's the norm for them. You know, it's like social diseases and stuff. I was just sitting there watching the commercials on Fox News. Commercial Tommy John's underwear. You know, they're not swimming, they're walking around the house with underwear on. And you wonder why the world has so many problems with rape and incest and all this other stuff. Well, that's why. That's why. It's stuck in people's face all the time. Pure friggin' evil ignorance. It's stuck in their face. You wonder why the world's overpopulated. Why there's social diseases. Pure friggin' evil and ignorance. You keep it stuck in her face. It's in her songs. It's in her movies. It's in her laughter on a Saturday night. It's in this on talk shows. It's in this. And it's all over the place. Hey, you serve it, people. It's served to you on a platter every day. And what are you getting at, John? It's been, maybe just a few months ago, not too long. I just picked up something somewhere. They said that half of the world's population tests positive with herpes. I went on Google and looked up one or two things, and I think it said it was that's what they projected. Half of the world's population was test positive herpes. You can fact check it. Go check it out. Do some digging. I'm not actually computer literate. I'm almost not much too much out of illiterate on a computer, but there's very little I can do with it. But you check it out. You need to know. You need to know. You find out the truth and the facts. Don't bring me your opinion. Find out the truth and the facts. You come back and let me know. Hey, that's a good talking point right there. I can handle that. Don't give me your opinion. I want to know what's creationally true. I want to know what's biblically true. I want to know what's factually true. I'm not interested in opinion. I want to know what's true. But see, this is the thing. Even if this is true, that half of the world tests positive for herpes, if this is true, why is it? Why is it you don't see or hear more people come out against sexual activity? Why are they not putting more laws and restrictions on commercials and songs and stuff that's pushing this stuff? You remember what I told you? It's natural for them. It's natural. It's normal for the liberal to walk in this lower moral attitude and thinking. Normal for them to walk here instead of here. Normal here. That's why. That's why this stuff goes on. Sitting in a coal truck a few years ago, I'm listening to a radio broadcast going at the top of the mountain, so you get good radio signal. Here in West Virginia, you just about have to be on top of a mountain, man. But these hosts of this radio broadcast talking about an interview they'd done earlier, and it was with this man, I think is who they interviewed. But anyway, he done a party lifestyle in college, and laying around this and that, and he fell in love with this woman, and they get married, and she knows he's positive with herpes, and whenever he's having an outbreak, they wouldn't have sex, and I think maybe they'd even give her hearts to God or lives to God, but the problem had already begun. The herpes was in the man's system. They have a child, a little girl, no doubt, beautiful apple of their eye, no doubt. But the girl grows up, and I think she gets into school. I don't know how old she is I don't remember. It's been a few years since I heard the broadcast. But she gets into school, and something starts showing up on her. They take her to the doctor. The doctor says she's got herpes. Their beautiful baby, apple of their eye daughter, virgin, has herpes. And before the host of the show went off, they said they ended that portion of their conversation or whatever. They said now the man they have to take their daughter to the doctor. I forget how often a year. And the doctor has to peel hide off her lips. Think of how would you like to take your son or your daughter to the doctor, and every little bit, and have something done to them? How would you like it? Yeah. And something the daughter had nothing in. People, medical science is not as sharp as you think they are. They do not know what this stuff is going to do in the future. There used to be a group. Who was it? Was it Kiss, or maybe it wasn't, maybe it's somebody else. No, it was a group. It was a contemporary gospel group, I think it was, and they had broken up. They done pretty good. I mean, they were good musicians and stuff, but they done gospel in kind of a hard rock style or metal style. They done pretty good. I listened to them some, but anyway, they break up, and I think one of the members, I don't remember which one it was or anything, he'd written a song said "No Safe Way Anymore." I mean, now you're talking about a professional entertainer. No safe way anymore. But MTV wouldn't play his song. Said it didn't meet up to their standards. All he done, he was a professional musician and singer, but there's no safe way anymore. And it didn't meet up to their standards. No safe way anymore. But it didn't meet up to the liberal standard. It didn't condone, make excuse, or maybe even lie for their opinion. Liberal excuse. No safe way anymore. Liberals are lying to you, people. They're lying to you. I didn't want to get on here and make this political. That wasn't my intentions. My intentions to uphold truth and honor, that justice will reign in the next day, the following days, and that injustice will be put down, and the tears, the sorrows, the griefs of people's lives would slowly be erased. It could happen. They could be erased. We're going to have problems in life, but if our ignorance pushes us into things and adds problems, that's ignorance. But you have some, they've been told and they refuse to do what is right. That could be stupidity. That could be literal stupidity. I hope people find grace in God's eyes and His understanding is revealed unto them. That's what I hope. That's where my hopes is in this world. That people will begin to understand, and life would become a little sweeter. We would still die until God calls it into time. We would still live and die, but a lot of our heartaches and sorrows would be cut off. They really would. Really, really would. I hope you have a good one. May the Lord bless you. Make His light to shine upon you. Give you understanding. I love you. I really do. I really do. Sometimes you piss me off, but I still love you because I know that some of you just don't understand. It's like a teenager, you say, you can't do this, can't do that, and then they get out there and do it, and then something goes wrong, and they just don't understand. They think life is a freaking happy-go-lucky thrill. Hey, you're going to get your teeth kicked out, Jack. You're going to get your teeth kicked out. Have a good one. May the Lord find reason and purpose to bless.